Hello, Twin Flames, and welcome to our Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame energy reading. As always, this is a collective reading, so keep what resonates and let go of the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, I have the link to those in the description below. And as always, we begin with the card for the Divine Masculine, what he's feeling and thinking this week, and what energies are going to come to the surface. And we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So immediately this card tells me that the Divine Masculine has been feeling a little undeserving of his Divine Feminine's love and like he's not lovable. And that is actually very common. There was this quote that I am quite fond of. We accept only the love that we think we deserve. And that is very true. So if you don't believe that you deserve love, then even if people around you are trying to give you love, they're reaching out, they're offering love and support and everything, you still won't be able to receive it. And that is very true for the Divine Masculine this week. He just doesn't feel like he deserves love. And in divine truth, that is a lie, because we are all divine, children of our Creator, and we were created worthy of love. And we were created worthy of everything nice and good, pretty much. This includes your harmonious twin flame union, because you were created worthy of it, your abundance, your life purpose, your, wonderful friendships, everything that you ever desired, you are worthy of receiving that. However, being worthy of something doesn't mean that you don't get to work on it, and that it's just gonna fall into your lap one day, because that really doesn't happen. It's not how manifestation works. Yeah, you can manifest miracles and things happening to you out of nowhere, but manifestation is a very active process in which you are co-creating with the universe, and you co-create with your intentions and with your actions. So for example, if you desire to create your harmonious twin flame union, your actions need to match your intentions. I see this happen a lot with many twin flames when they're trying to manifest their union, and it causes them a lot of confusion because they feel like they don't need to alter anything about their 3D behavior, pretty much. But that's not how you manifest your harmonious union, and that's not how you keep it. At most, you can manifest maybe a text or a phone call with your twin flame, but manifesting harmonious union, it does take healing and dedication and the willingness to love yourself where you have never been loved before and where you have never loved yourself before. So it does require a high amount of change being on the twin flame journey and getting results. So this is the energy that the Divine Masculine is moving through this week, feeling deserving, feeling lovable, feeling like he can receive all the love that his Divine Feminine is giving him. And at the same time, actually taking some action when it comes to manifesting those goals. Very interestingly, the lady on this card, she has a bow and an arrow. She's being very focused on her goal. And this is what the guidance of this card, to be focused on your goal instead of aimlessly floating around, because that's really not helping. Next up, we have the card for the Divine Feminine, what she's thinking, what she's feeling this week, what energies are gonna come up. And we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So aside from the obvious, I would like to touch on what the energy of engagement is. How does this apply to Divine Feminines who have no contact with their twin flame, or whose twin flame is married, or Divine Feminines who are married to someone who is not their twin flame? And in that case, it doesn't mean that you will never have commitment from your twin flame, or that you will never have this engagement or marriage if that is something that you desire. But in this case, this applies to you in the sense that commitment is one of the keys to harmonious twin flame union. And the keys to harmonious union are 8. They're all mentioned in Devon Shalia's book, Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, which, if you don't have already, I highly recommend if you're serious about manifesting harmonious union, because that's the best twin flame book I've ever read. I still refer to it sometimes, even now that I've been in union with my twin flame for over 3 years, almost 4, because it's extremely helpful to have the right information. It makes a whole lot of difference and it saves you a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, a lot of time. It's a game changer. So if you don't have this book, I highly recommend grabbing it. You can find it on Amazon. So, commitment on the twin flame journey means first and foremost committing to yourself, your goals, and bringing those to fruition. It's also committing to yourself to be there for yourself emotionally, not to shut down, not to numb out, not to ignore yourself when you're feeling your big feelings. It also means committing to making your life a life that you absolutely love instead of ignoring it, pretending that you are not in pain when you are, or just blaming others for every single problem of yours. There are things that we cannot directly change, such as the way that other people behave. We do not have any control over that, or other people's reactions, nor are we responsible for that. But what we are responsible for and what we can change is our thoughts, our feelings, our actions. Committing to yourself means recognizing this truth that you are responsible for your thoughts, your feelings, and actions, and seeing how you can change those thoughts, feelings, and actions in order to align with the result that you desire. And it's the same for pretty much every area of your life. If you desire to manifest abundance, you have to align to it. You can't just demand it. It won't fall from the sky. Same is true with your twin flame union. You have to work on that. You have to align with that. You have to let go of the old conditioning about what a relationship should or should not be. You can't be with your twin flame and try to force them into a soulmate relationship mold. That really disrespects and dishonors the relationship, and it's gonna feel very uncomfortable because your twin flame was not designed for that. It was designed as an ascension path first and everything else second. To receive more commitment from your twin flame, all you need to do is commit to yourself more. You can't demand from your twin flame what you can't give to yourself first, because your twin flame was designed to be your ultimate mirror. Because, as we just mentioned, it's an ascension path first. If you are not willing to love yourself, then that's what your twin flame is going to mirror to you. And that's not because they don't love you, but because they want to help you love yourself, because you are worthy of that and you deserve that love. And finally, let's go to our card for your next steps to manifest your harmonious union, whether you're divine masculine or feminine. What action steps can you take to make that a reality for you? And we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Oh my. So, I love this card so much when it comes to twin flame readings, specifically because it tells you that you can't listen to every single opinion out there. Every single person is going to speak from their own experience. And it's up to you and your heart to follow what feels right and what feels true in that case. So, you might have your friends saying that this person that you believe is your twin flame or that you're sure is your twin flame, like you should move on, you should dump them, you should find someone else. But it's up to you to see what you will do because it is your life. Do you want to do that, or do you want to have your harmonious union, and do you believe that you can have it? I've said it before in videos, but the world really doesn't believe in true love. It doesn't really believe in twin flames. And this is why it might seem like those of us who are on the twin flame journey, we might sound insane to people who are not. Because, you might experience all these synchronicities, like you see all these repeating numbers and symbols and all those things. And you love this person so much, even though you haven't known them that long. And that might feel crazy to some people. Or people might look at your relationship with your twin flame and judge it from the outside because they expect a certain relationship progression in which, you flirt, you fall in love, you get married, you have children, and then you might divorce in 10 years. That's what we're used to seeing. But it doesn't have to be that way. Like, twin flames can even meet in a very chaotic way. It can be a whole ordeal of like running and chasing for a while until that is healed. You don't have to judge your twin flame journey by what is going on the outside and what other people are telling you. You can follow your heart. And If you need guidance on your twin flame journey, then I highly recommend getting it from people who can guide you, who are experts in the field, instead of simply asking people for advice, because like whoever you ask for advice, you ask 10 people, you get 10 different things from them. And that's not to say that they're not smart or that they're bad people, not saying that at all, but they're not necessarily experienced in getting the result that you desire. And they might have their own limiting beliefs. So, for example, if you ask a person who has been divorced like 3 times about finding true love, they might say that it doesn't exist. You might as well not even search, because that has been their experience. They've been really hurt by love. So that's what they're going to say. And on the opposite side, if you ask somebody who is in harmonious union with their twin flame about pursuing this journey, they will say really good things about it, because that was their experience. And it's up to you to decide what experience you desire to have when it comes to your love life, and listen to the right people, and to also listen to your intuition, because if something feels off, you can feel it. You are connected to the divine. So don't dismiss the connection that you have to your creator, because we all have that, and it's important that we listen to that in order to move forward. So this is all I had for you this week, my dear twin flames, and I will see you in the next video.